How's everybody doing? So I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, but today is the official census day, and I wanted to stop really quick and just make a short video talking about this, right? Because this is an important thing, and just for this one day, our attention does need to be turned toward this. So the census is something that occurs every 10 years. And in essence, what it is a count of the people in the country, right? It allows the government to know demographics of different areas as far as everything is concerned. Race, language, economic status of every household in every area. It's used for a lot of things. For example, the economic data can allow us to know maybe where better social programs need to be put in place, where there is significant poverty, areas that might need a little bit of help. Probably most significantly, it is used to draw the Senate maps and to decide how many representatives and members of the House each state gets. And this is done once every 10 years, so it's a big deal, right? This census data is going to be the data that we use for the next decade, until the year 2030. I would like to say that perhaps it would have been a good idea to put off the census until there were not so many distractions, because there is, in my mind, I have a concern that maybe some people will be preoccupied with other things and forget about the census. And this is just me doing my little part to say, hey, remember this is a thing that's going on, it's an important thing, and it's something that needs to be taken seriously. The census and the way that it comes out can really affect the makeup of Congress for the next decade. It by deciding where the lines are drawn in the states, it could mean the difference between a state having 2 Republican or 2 Democratic senators, or being a split state. It could be the difference between a Democratic state getting 13 delegates or getting 15 delegates, or a Republican state getting 7 delegates or getting 8 delegates. It's an important thing. It really is. Another important thing to note, something that I just want to make clear, is that the census counts everybody, right? That's citizens, that's residents who are non-citizens, that is immigrants, both legal and illegal. Everybody who lives in a dwelling in the United States of America counts in the census. That is how that's supposed to work legally, whether anybody likes it or not. That's the law. That's how it is. By the same token, and again, I'm just saying this to be clear, to clarify, if you are a U.S. citizen living abroad and you are not employed in any way by the U.S. government, you are not counted in the census. I'm pointing this out because I want it to be clear what the census is counting. It is counting the people living in the United States of America, not the citizens of the United States of America, not anything like that, right? If you live in America, if your house that you go home to at night is in the United States of America, you count in the census. And it's important that you fill it out, because that's what makes us count, right? That's how we are recognized and counted as people. By knowing how many people of this type live in this area, the government knows what they need to do, or how much they need to focus on that type of people. It doesn't make any sense, for example, for the government to have a program to assist African American youths in a county in Iowa with zero people of African American descent. By the same token, it wouldn't make any sense for them to not have a program like that in a place where the population is 80% African American. So it's really important. It lets the government know where we are, who we are, and it's a great thing. It's essentially the brain behind the government, right? This is the core data that is being used for the next 10 years to let the government know what they need to do, right? It's super important. So make sure you fill out the census. Have a great day. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.